All right, here I am with basically the cast of Avatar: The Last Puppetbender, and we've got the full cast here with us. We've got Aang, Katara, Toph, Zuko, and Sokka. So I'm going to go ahead and why don't you guys introduce yourselves?
I'm Jake Schultz. I'm actually Kevin's next door neighbor.
All right.
Kevin Coppa, of course. Puppetbender.
I'm Diana Owen.
I'm Joe Huck.
All right, and obviously they were part of the panel today that we got to see. And Kevin, why don't you just tell us just basically the process it takes to really conduct one of these episodes that you made, one of these Puppetbender episodes?
Well, first thing you do is you procrastinate really, really long until the last second when everybody's screaming on YouTube for you. Are you going to post a new one? Are you going to post a new one? Are you going to make a new one? And you go, yeah, sure, tomorrow. And then you wait till next month and you do it for them. No, really. It starts off, first we want to have an idea for what we want to do, and we usually like to base the humor around where we're at. For the video that we did here for ASEN, we wanted to do something that was kind of a riff or a laugh about anime characters. That's why we included Naruto in it, actually. So once we do that, we write it up. If there's any new characters to make, usually you want to have about 3 weeks to make the characters, sew it, craft it, put it together. And then usually we're able to shoot it pretty quickly, within a couple of days. We just get together wherever we can. You know, like I said, I got my friends here, my neighbors to come on over and take care of that. Be crew for us, be extra puppeteers, and we will do it, we'll perform it, because my profession is I work in video production, so we have access to a lot of professional equipment to be able to use for that end. And then it usually takes, like I said, about a couple of days to shoot, and then about a number of extra days to edit. I'd say at least about another week for edit, depending on how many extra effects you want to put in there, extra sound effects. Because when we shoot, I do the voices for 3 of the characters. I do Zuko, I do Sokka, which is my regular normal voice, and then I do Aang too, which is, you know, kind of a really high-pitched, annoying one. Just a real quick, fun story about that. I did get a comment on YouTube one time that said, "Tell the guy who does Zuko's voice he's awesome, but tell the guy who does Aang's voice he sucks." And I was like, well, I will do. Okay. All right. But we don't normally have all the voices for the characters on the scene, so I'll do a character. I'll just because I get really tired holding my arm up over my head all the time. I'm like, I can do the Zuko voice forever, but then I just get tired at the end of the day and I start talking like this, and then Jake will do like Aang, and he'll start talking like.
I'll talk like my normal voice, and you know, Kevin will end up dubbing it over. Right. You know,
and then when you have Katara doing a Mantara voice, it's kind of annoying.
Yeah. It's really funny to watch the pre-edited stuff, because the fact that, you know, you hear Kevin's voice or my voice, and it's nothing like what it turned when he goes in and dubs the voices over. It really changes the whole atmosphere of the entire video, the entire effect that he's trying to give off on it. It's really cool to watch him actually do the voiceovers and all the sound effects for it too.
Yeah.
So,
and we will give a shout out to, we have a very talented actual voice actress out in San Francisco, actually, Lydia Chen, who does Katara's voice, and then we have Diana here, who does actually Toph's voice, and even though she doesn't think so, I think she sounds a lot like Toph myself. So.
Now, what kind of program do you use to do the video editing?
Oh, we do use Final Cut Pro apps. And we have, for effects, we use usually Adobe After Effects. And of course, we do Photoshop, a lot of the backgrounds and things. We also have been working with a number of people from DeviantArt, actually, to make backdrops for us for the backdrop scenes that we have. They'll do the artwork for us, and we'll print them off a huge, large poster, and then we'll perform in front of it. So it's kind of nice to have that kind of fan and artist interaction, actually, which is really enjoyable.
Now, what is your personal opinion, basically, where the fandom lies right now in regards to, I know obviously that the show being over, I mean, you're going to lose some fans, and but what do you think about, I mean, we still have a lot of fans still making stuff on DeviantArt, still a lot of AMVs being made. What is your opinion on where Avatar is now and where it will be headed?
Well, you know, when people post that kind of question to you, which was really funny too, after I had made the first video, we were working on the second video. We made like a little preview video first saying, yes, we are making more, and everyone was waiting for that, right? Then we went and made the second one, which was the ones with the paper bags, and by the time we posted that, the series was over. The 3rd season was over already. And as soon as we posted that video, a lot of our first comments were, you're too late, it's over now.
Pack up, go home.
Pack up, go home. So we built that into that video with the paper bags at the very beginning. Zuko goes, what? You know, forget it. Series is over. That means no one can ever like the show ever again, ever. Which is just not true. You know, really, when you look at a lot of the shows, especially here at Anime Central, a place like this, a lot of the shows that came over from Japan that people are big, you know, really big fans of, they were popular or they were made in the 90s. You know what I mean? The show's been over for a long time. They're just coming over here now and people are rediscovering it. You know, the same thing goes with Avatar. There's going to be people who come along, I think, all the time to rediscover the show with each DVD release that they do, and Goodbye. We're having a big crowd out here for the photo shoot. Goodbye. Goodbye. Okay. Bye-bye. That's the move along. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. See ya. So, really, I think that it's, there's going to be a group that, of course, moves on to other things, but there's always going to be a new group rediscovering it again and again. And even now with the movies that are coming out, that's going to be a whole new group of fans that are coming in. And they're going to also probably see the movie first and then rediscover the show itself. So I think it'll continue going on again and again.
All right, and just a final question for you. Just what are some of your thoughts, basically, on the movie itself that M. Night is directing? And as you said, I was just going to ask, like, what kind of fandom do you think is going to really, like, kind of surface with that? And you kind of addressed that, but what do you think some of the other kind of, like, repercussions, both positive and negative, that will come about after the movie?
Repercussions. Well, let's see. This is what happens in any fandom. There's people who go, "That's awesome!" And then there's people who are like, "No, that's not so awesome." And that kind of goes for any fandom, but
what I think is most important is that it'll definitely get more talk about Avatar again, and I do think it'll get a lot more new fans involved as well as, getting the old fandom back involved as well. So I think it'll be good.
Yeah, absolutely.
At least it'll get people talking about Avatar again.
Definitely. So.
All right. Well, once again, here I am with the crew of the Puppetbender team, and we'd just like to thank them not only for the interview today, but for the awesome video that they put forth and the great panel that we were graced with today at ASEN. And we're looking forward to all of their future work. And once again, thank you so much.
Oh, you're most welcome.
All right.
All right.
Thank you, Zuko.
You're welcome.